Afternoon, everybody. My God, I think it's a little blurry. Maybe it's just the way the sun is hitting, huh? God is trying to shine a really bright light on me. Maybe. There we go. All right. I ain't got a lot of time, but I do have enough time to do this because I just found out that I have my invasion of the children snatchers coming to my house for lunch. So I just found out. I did not know about. So anyways, people popping by. My house is like a barn that is just wide open some days, especially when I've been gone and then I get back and everybody of course is like, hey mom, welcome to the world of being a mother of 7 with 4 grandbabies and friends also and a man in your life. So it can get a little bit wild and crazy some days. Wild and crazy, and people definitely, people want so much from us, don't they? Like, it is just constant. I know that I go through periods of my life where I feel like I am trying to fill the roles of all these different things that others have put on me, and and I feel responsible to try to meet the demands of everybody. Somebody in New Hampshire wants to talk to me, I guess. Or not. So, but it is true. It's true that, that we get underneath this pressure of trying to meet the demands, the expectations, the ideas, the roles, the just what others think is right and good for us in their vision and their view. And it puts a hell of a lot of pressure on us. It really does. It makes us really just go, oh my goodness, how the heck am I going to make it through this? And I really feel that a lot, like when I come back from a trip, because there is always just this onslaught of so much stuff going on. And that, here comes invasion of puppies. This whole where it's just like so much. My daughters just brought her puppy over. And so they're playing. They're having a blast. So, my house is now full of people. So, it does. It feels like there is this massive overwhelm of just tons of needs and desires that we're trying to meet for other people, right? Well, here's the thing. This morning, as I was sitting on the couch and I was listening to a meditation that I was doing, drinking my morning coffee, and just trying to just capture my moment in the morning there of just I don't know, just this peace. And I love just crashing on my couch and drinking my coffee and doing my easy listening, motivational meditation moment of 15 minutes or so. And as I was sitting there, I was thinking about worthiness, and I was thinking about some of the overwhelm and the things that I'm feeling as far as I need to do this, I need to do that, boom, 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 all of these different things that are coming at me, and I feel tremendous pressure around all of it. So I have a list of 1,000 things, and of course all 1,000 of them feel like they are very, very important must-dos. And the reality is that there's not enough of me. Maybe if I had 50 clones of myself, maybe I could get it done, but it's just not going to get done, right? And then all this importance, is it really truly what I feel is important, or am I putting great importance on it because of the expectations of somebody else? Well, here's the thing. Our worthiness is also built around what we do. How we are relating, who we are helping, how we are stepping into our life. And when we have all these expectations on us around different things, and then we don't get those things accomplished, we don't meet the needs and the experiences, the ideas, the roles, the perceptions of other people, what they think we should be, it does, whether we want to admit it or not, affect what we feel about our worthiness. If we feel we are worthy of receiving, we are worthy of opening up, we are worthy of growing, we are worthy of the relationship, we are worthy of all these different things, because we go, oh my gosh, if I say no, that's going to potentially cause a confrontation. That's potentially going to hurt somebody else's feelings. That's potentially going to do damage. And for some reason, because there is that fear of damage happening, that fear of not being enough, that fear of not, like asking for too much of self, being spoiled, having a boundary, saying no, or saying, damn it, I really want this. I really need this, right? Being a yes to self sometimes means that we are going to be a no to somebody else. And that can it can really fuck with our concept of worthiness for ourselves. Like, are we worthy of our dreams? Are we worthy of our desires? Are we worthy of the relationship? Are we worthy of the asking for our needs? When we consistently just give, and keep that channel just open without any boundaries, without any shutdown of, no, I'm not going to do this for you right now because I need to care for myself, because I need to do this, I need to do that. Your expectations can be just what they are, your expectations. They're not necessarily going to be my expectations, because guess what? Your expectations of me may not have anything to do with what my hopes, my dreams, my desires are for myself or for my life. When we actually state those things, when we actually embrace those, now we tap into this beautiful strength, this beautiful courage. And that's where worthiness really stems from, because now we are now saying, I am worthy. I am worthy of being a yes to me. I am worthy of getting my dreams created. I am worthy of putting my life, my expectations of myself in front of your expectations of me. I am worthy of the realization that I cannot be, nor was I ever intended on being, everything that you have pictured for me. See where I'm going with that? Can you feel it? Because we do this. I know I'm guilty of it. It's a human thing. We all do it. We all get very, very guilty of trying to meet the needs of everybody else, of trying to be this person that somebody else wants us to be. I know I have friends right now that are going through different struggles in their life, and the conversations keep wrapping around, like how do you feel about this? Or so-and-so feels this way, my family doesn't support it, my partner doesn't support it, I'm uncertain about this, I'm uncertain about that, how am I going to have this happen? How can I ask? How can I ask for what I really truly want here? For what is really pulling right here? I got this pull, I got this desire, I got this hunger, I want to be fed. But how can I ask? That's a lack of worthiness kicking in, because that lack of worthiness right there is coming from other people's ideas, perceptions, judgments, expectations of who we are, or who we should be, or what we should be doing according to their vision, their view of the world, and their view of your life. Okay? Well, your worthiness has nothing, zero to do with anybody else on this planet. Your worthiness is an inside game, just like self-love is an inside game. Okay? When we do our healing work, it is our healing work to forgive self, to love self, and to know that we are worthy. We were born worthy. We're born worthy. We're breathing creatures. God focuses through us to create this world. Imagine if God wasn't moving through us, if God wasn't using our eyes, our mouths, our hands, our creative energy to move through, what would the world be right now? This world, for all the good and the bad that it has in it, we have created it with our focused energy, with our focus. We have created this world, and there's so much beauty in it. We have created so many amazing things. We've discovered amazing things, and for thousands and thousands of years, since mankind has been on this planet, we have been focusing our creative energy in the manifesting of this world, the evolving of this world. Now, if energy was just to move through and it didn't have our eyes, our mouths, our hands, our creation, our potential to focus and to make it happen, we would have a world full of luscious, plants and animals, and it would be probably beautiful and green, and the earth would just be doing whatever the earth would be doing without that creative focus. But we human beings are here for a reason. We are here because we are focused creative energy. We are the creators, the co-creators. God moves through us to create. Therefore, we are without a doubt worthy of anything that we desire to create. Okay, we are worthy of it because we have been blessed with this beautiful ability to see things that we want, to hunger for them, to speak about them, to message about them, to write them down, to draw them out, to plan, to think in a bigger idea about it, to see the bigger picture, and to then come down to the 1, 2, 3s of making that big picture happen. Without that ability, without that creative focus, God, universe, source, whatever you want to call this energy that has created all, that moves through everything, it would still be there, but it would not be able to move forward, to evolve the way it is being able to evolve over the course of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of millennia, right? And who knows how far it will go. Would not be able to evolve wherever we might be evolving, good and bad, because there is always the contrast. Remember that. We have the contrast so that we can grow our desire. We have the contrast so that we can focus, so that we can desire for more, so that we can know what hunger is. That's what contrast gives us. Contrast is an opportunity to create something bigger, something better, something more, something really revealing of our true nature, our true power, that creative life force that moves through us. That's what contrast does. It is a revealing opportunity. But without us feeling the contrast, without us being here in this flesh and bone, with these beautiful minds and these beautiful souls that desire for so much, God would not be able to evolve in the same aspect and be able to embrace and feel life at this level without us. That's what makes it a beautiful, beautiful just coexistence of creation, of manifestation, and we are worthy of it. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be blessed with this flesh and bones, with this, meat suit that you're sporting every morning when you wake up. No matter how you feel about your meat suit, you would not be sporting your meat suit if you were not blessed with worthiness to create the life that you want, to have the things that you want. And it's not about what other people think you should be doing, or think you should be having, or how other people think you should be looking, or where other people think you should be living, or who you should be dating, or who. Because when you go out there and you try to live according to somebody else's ideas, concepts, judgments, opinions, expectations, you are no longer living your life. You are trying to live in accordance to somebody else's ideas, and you are putting yourself into slavery to those people, to their vision, not opening yourself up to the freedom of your own creative flow, to your own GPS system. That is that beautiful guidance tool. That's why you get that feeling of just like, no, this is what I want. This is what I have to have. And when you really truly tap in and you go in faith and you lean into that, shit just starts to happen. But you've got to tap into it. You've got to tap into it, because as long as you're wavering and going, yeah, but maybe I should listen to, maybe so-and-so is right, maybe I need this person's, maybe they're correct, maybe I need this person's idea, this person's thought on it, this person's view. No, nobody, not another fucking person on this planet can ever tell you what is right for your soul path, because it's not their soul path. It's not theirs. It is only yours, only yours. And the sooner you can really tap in and really feel that, and feel it, like really feel it, feel the hunger, feel the push, feel the pull of your soul pulling you forward. Realize that that is God pulling you. That is God saying, come on baby, let's go, let's create. The dogs want water. Let's go, let's create. And they're gonna rip the water apart. And the sooner you just get into alignment to that and just take that step, take that leap, and move forward on it, yes, there's where you're going to meet the magic. There's where you're going to feel your worthiness. There's where you're going to tap into your beauty, your power, and the world will just open up to that you command it to. So that was what I was thinking about in my coffee on the couch earlier today, I guess you could say, because that's what I was doing. I was laying there and thinking about all this stuff and just thinking about people in my life and my own scenarios and situations through years and even in current, and just going, you know, we are so worthy. We are so worthy. It's all this fear and this doubt that we lean into that causes the muck in our life, that causes us to hold back, that causes blockages, prevents us from really fully embracing who we are and our nature. And our nature is to focus and to create that we focus on. And we are backed by God. We are backed by the strongest creative manifestation force that exists. It's life. And it's beautiful. And it moves through you. It moves through you. So just remember that life moves through you, and life wants to create through you, and you are worthy of that creation. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go and feed my munchkins a little bit of lunch, talk to my daughter, who I haven't seen for a week since I was off in Mexico, chit chat, give a little bit of love, get a little bit of love, and head out to a beautiful day. If anything that I have said here has touched your heart, your soul, number one, hit the share button. Help me get Conscious Coffee out there. Touch somebody else's life that needs to know that they are worthy of creating that beautiful life themselves as well, that they have fantastic power. Do them the honors this late summer by telling them that, hey, you can have the world, the life that you want, and God knows that you're worthy. You are worthy. Embrace your power. Love yourself. Step forward in faith. And number two, if you want assistance on that path, if you want a little bit of guidance, just a little bit of foresight, a little bit like, hey, how do I work through this guilt, this doubt, this shame, these blockages, these hang-ups that I have, these concepts of that everybody else's ideas are right, better for me than what I have for me? Well, then message me for details on my one-on-one coaching. Talk to me about some subscription-based coaching. Join one of my coaching groups. Something. Message me. Let's get you started, and let's end 2019, which is just, do you understand that the end of this year is coming? We only have a quarter more of the year, and we only have a quarter more. Well, that quarter is like a fragment of the decade. The decade is going to be over at the end of 2019. We will be starting a new decade. We will be starting a new year. What do you want to create for 2020, for the next 10 years of your life? What do you want to create and pull in and manifest into your life? Where are you ready to step in and say, fuck yes to yourself, because you are worthy of it? Message me for opportunities to work with me one-on-one this fall to really tap into your power and claim 2020. Claim your life, make the changes, know your worthiness, and say yes. Say yes to you. I love you guys. As always, stop existing, start living, and I will catch you tomorrow with another Conscious Coffee. Bye, everybody.